And is polygamy allowed in Judaism?
Oh boy. So, okay, by Judaism, if you mean according to the religion, Jewish law, and according to the Torah, yes, it is. There is nothing in Judaism, the religion, against polygamy that prohibits it in any way. There was a temporary prohibition created by a rabbi called Rabbeinu Gershom 1,000 years ago for the people of his community in particular. No one could even find this gezerah, this, I think he called it harem, but it's people write about it that for 1,000 years he prohibited polygamy for his specific community, but that time already expired. It's perfectly allowed. Maimonides says you're allowed to have up to 4 wives. Interestingly enough, the Talmud doesn't prohibit you to 4. So some say that it's unlimited, assuming that you're not going to favor one over the other. You're not the other, yeah, and that you can afford them. So yes, Judaism does allow and even endorse. There's times in the Torah where God expects you to become a polygamist, expects you. And that's during the Levirate marriage. The Levirate marriage, also known as Yibum, is when your brother dies without procreating. You are expected to marry his widow and have children in his behalf. That's what God expects you to do. However, there's a way out called chalitza, but it's viewed as something disgraceful that you're doing towards your brother. Meaning that if you already have a wife and God forbid this happens to your family member, right? God expects you to marry his widow, even though you're already married and procreate in his behalf. So there's instances where God expects you to be a polygamist. God's not a woke feminist. This idea that one woman for every man, and in the type of world that we live in today, where probably 80% of the men aren't even interested or capable of taking care of committing to one woman, you're going to have many women fighting for the attention of, let's say, around 20% of the men out there. So when law limits you to only one wife, what do you have? You have many promiscuous women who go to bars and just, don't make the world any better with their behavior.